Hi guys, welcome back to Infinite Possibilities, the podcast where we explore the lives of amazing people, their choices, challenges and opportunities. And today I have a very special guest, Kenny Ma. Hey Kenny, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for your invitation. Very exciting today.
Yeah, it is. So Kenny, what do you do? What's your job?
My name is Kenny. I'm from Hong Kong originally, and now I live in Brisbane. For the work I do multiple work. Like my major business, what I do is in the car industry. I help people purchase vehicle, finance vehicle, and do car insurance. This is my major income sources for my business.
Yeah, nice. And what about your different hobbies? There was baking, boxing.
I do have a few hobbies, not too many. I like sport. I like some sport you can against to each other.
Yeah,
like what you mentioned, boxing or martial art. I really I really like to do it. And I do baking. I used to work as a pastry chef, so I still like to do more baking in the meantime. I don't sell it. Whoever make an order, I will just prioritize to give it to them as a gift.
Oh, that's actually so sweet.
Yes, like cheesecake, sometimes puff pastry.
Friends love you, right? You save so much. Like, Kenny, just bake this for me. Like, if you go to like a shop.
If I have time, yes, no problem.
Yeah, if you have time.
Yes. So baking, yes, I really like it, and also I like entertainment, like magic.
Yeah.
Bring joy to other people, bring happiness and good entertainment.
Yeah, that's so cool. So we really want to know how Kenny got to where he is today. So we're going to go right from the beginning. So Kenny, what kind of child were you like growing up?
So when I was growing up, so when I was young, like in like primary school, I was actually very weak. I always sick, very skinny, and I remember my worst year in my life is primary school. I think third level in primary school. I've been in the hospital 5 times a year, really sick. Yes, my parents just they of course most of the Asian parents, they want the kids to be a lawyer, doctor, or business person. My mom and dad just want their kids to be alive and be a good citizen, and that is what they want. And yes, I was really weak body. I was always sick. That's probably my most terrible life in the whole year in my life. In this
really? Wow. So the rest of your life, easy peasy, a breeze.
Yes, and like I of course like facing like other different problems or like facing other different things. But when I was young, my body really weak. What my parents want me to be alive.
Yeah. Wow, that's easy, man. Yeah, and what kind of illnesses were you faced with?
A bit of everything. I think like if your body is weak, every problem is coming up.
Yeah.
Like headache, stomach ache.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually remember I go to the GP. One day if I go to GP, Friday I say, oh, all the medicine gone. That's great. And before the medicine gone, I go to see the GP again.
Yeah.
It's like a cycle, or another half day, I've been sick again. Start again for another 5 days for the treatment. At the end, two more meal, 2 more treatment, and start again. Go to see the GP again, and after a few cycle, and went to hospital. After hospital,
you must have scared your parents to death.
Yes, I was really weak when I was young.
Yeah, hopefully not anymore.
Hopefully not anymore. Yes.
Nice. What about what kind of like child were you like at school? Were you very cheeky? Were you very academic?
Okay, I always like to be an academic kid.
Yeah.
Because when you study, what you focus on is study. So I want to good at what I'm doing, but unfortunately I'm not. I try to study hard, but I think this is not something I'm good at. I'm not. I never be academic kids.
Yeah.
And my mom is actually a teacher. My mom getting a bit upset. Oh, she have so much good student.
Yeah. Why isn't Kenny one of them?
Yeah, Kenny. I say you have good student in one class. You have top, and the last is always a student.
Yeah.
I'm just one of them.
Yeah. Aww. Damn.
So, but I always try to be a good student. I always pay attention. I'm not a troublemaker. And
Surprised.
yes, and lucky I'm not troublemaker. I do all my homework, pass all my exam,
Wow,
and
very good kid.
yeah, but unfortunately, just not like the top as the academic.
Yeah, Asian parents have pretty high expectations as well.
My mom expectation, make sure I'm alive is fine.
Yeah, wow, lowest of low expectations. What about in terms of your personality when you were a kid? Were you very extroverted? Were you very quiet?
I think it depends. I think most of the kids, if I look at my kids now, I have 3 kids. They, most of them are very good, good behavior at school. Even they're like crazy at home or crazy in front of parents. I think I'm one of them. When I was in school, I'm a little bit shy. When I was like face to public, I was like freezing.
Yeah, so scared.
Yes, but at home, of course, I speak to my mom and dad.
Yeah.
And if you look at, people think I'm quite talkative.
Yes.
But in my family, my mom and dad, my brother, are comparing to them, I'm very quiet.
Wow, so the rest of your family is really loud.
Yeah, they like talking.
Yeah.
Compared to them, I probably don't have much chance to speak.
Oh, that's pretty hilarious. Yeah, and then when you were young, like what kind of career did you sort of envision for yourself? / what did your parents want you to do?
Yes, when I was young, as I mentioned, like my parents just expect me to become a good citizen, and don't just want me to be a good kid and do something goodwill for the community, and if I can help other people, which is good, and for the career plan, my mom and dad don't have much. Like, you need to be a lawyer, need to be an accountant, need to be a business owner. They pretty much give me very freedom, or in the meantime, or the other word, didn't give me much guide.
Yeah.
But I think this is kind of right because like the community or the societies change every day. Like when I come to Australia in 2002, yes,
Yeah.
20 years ago, I chose the subject for hotel management.
Yeah.
Because on that time and period, hotel management is really popular in Hong Kong. It's very, very popular. I just pick out something popular, or okay, I study.
Yeah.
I don't have too much plan about it.
Yeah, and did you enjoy your degree?
As like I mentioned before, I'm not an academic person.
Yeah.
And when I study, I actually graduated when I was 20 or when I was before 20. So I was quite young. I'm a little bit struggle. Maybe I'm too young to study.
Yeah, wow. How did you finish at 20? Did you finish high school early?
I finished like year 5, what they call Form 5 in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And I come here for like certificate, diploma, and then university for another 2 years. So I finished quite early.
Yeah.
I'm quite lucky.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And your major is very interesting, right? Bachelor of Hotel Motel Administration / Management, majoring in club, gaming management, restaurant, catering, and human resources. What a mouthful.
Yeah, so Bachelor of Hotel Management is like the hotel management. And I do able to choose a few major, cup and gaming. So cup and gaming is like a cup, like in Hong Kong, like Jockey Cup, or the other cup. But in Australia, cup and gaming is kind of the cup in Australia, they have the pokey.
Yeah.
And mainly it's like casino management. Back to the days, I really like casino. I like the culture. So I picked the major cup and gaming. And the other thing is that restaurant and catering. Restaurant and catering is like relate to hotel management as well.
Yeah.
And the other thing is human resource, just study as a major subject. And the other thing, not too many people know it. I studied. It's not my major because major you need to fulfill for like 3 or 4 subjects as this category. My minor is criminal psychology. I studied
That's so random.
2 subjects, criminal psychology, and this is actually something good. I know like they will change. I studied 20 years ago or 17, 18 years ago, but the mentality or psychology for the criminal, I think most of the time is always the same.
Oh, wow. Did you learn a lot about people, about yourself?
I'm not a criminal, so
Yeah,
I can't
not a
study
criminal.
myself. At least not yet. I don't want to be. And sometimes you always can find out why people do it and what is the track record.
Yeah.
And this is the path they from here to this, and then sometimes a very sad story. Sometimes, but most of the time is from the bad experience when they grow up.
Yeah, that's true.
But at the end of the day, is they just trying to go or pick their own life. If they want to do it this way, even they grow up in a very very well educated family, good educated background, they can be still do something wrong.
Yeah.
So end of the day, it depends like how you choose your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is really interesting subject I do.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Did you ever consider like this is the path I want to go down?
I think study like criminal psychology. The other major will be like law and justice. Probably like the lawyer subjects, or someone if they want to build a career for like policemen, they study this kind of subject. But yeah, that's probably not in my path.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to be a lawyer.
Lots of studying, Kenny. Yeah, sounds good. And then what happened when you graduated? What was your sort of first job out of uni?
First job out of uni, like I would talk, let's say like official job.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when
Did you do side jobs when you were at uni?
I do a lot of side jobs like pizza delivery, work in a restaurant, do a lot of like I think too many jobs, but like probably more official job. I work. After uni, I study commercial cookery. This is a migration subject. After that, I can migrate to Australia. Oh, that's very exciting! Yes. So commercial cooking. The reason I study I think back today I have other field subject, accountant or IT, commercial cooking or hairdressing.
Yeah.
I study commercial cooking and I really enjoy cooking, baking. And my parents used to have some like cafe or the cheesecake shop. And when I was young, I'm not working because like too young.
Yeah.
I learned from my father how to do some baking for cheesecake or the other. Of course, some at home, sometimes in the commercial kitchen.
Yeah.
So a bit of both. I got good passion in baking.
Yeah.
So my first official job is actually working in casino as in the pastry kitchen.
Yeah. Wow. And what do you love about baking? Do you like mainly the eating part or something else?
Back to the eating part, I can talk like 2 hours. But let's talk about like what is the joy in the pastry kitchen. Most of the kitchen, like people don't like it's hot and you need to do a lot of like food preparation. The pastry kitchen I work back to the day is a quite big kitchen, have over 35 staff or up 35 or 40.
Oh, it's
It's
massive.
a lot. Yes, it's very very big kitchen. Every shift have around 15 people working in one shift. And the best thing I like is wasn't that hot.
Yeah.
Because making cake
Yeah.
and making a lot of sweet. I like sweet. I think most of the people like sweet dessert.
Yeah.
And every day, I think my daily, rather than my daily job, my daily eating plan.
Yeah.
When I first started, I ate a dozen of cookie, a dozen of chocolate, and after morning tea or after breakfast or lunch, I eat a lot of cake. And before I finish my shift, I eat probably 2 bowls of ice cream.
Oh.
And I think on that time I was like 24, 23, 24. And I wasn't put on any weight.
What? That's not fair.
Yeah, so if I do it
Now?
exactly the same now, I probably will be like 300 pounds
Yeah.
the next year.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's cool. And how long did you work as a pastry chef for?
I think I worked as pastry chef just over 1 year, full-timely. And then after that, because I studied one subject like cup and gaming, I really enjoyed to do want to explore for the table game in the gaming side. So I internal transfer to become as a dealer.
Oh, so like inside the same company?
Yes,
it's, that's nice.
It's like internal transfer. Of course, you still have to go through the interview, the other all things exactly the same, just internal transfer.
Yeah, but that's pretty good advantage. You already know the people, so yeah. And what was it like being a table game dealer?
I think it's something more focused, and I really like it. Learn different game, and something was really funny because I think my background is from Hong Kong, and most of my friends from Hong Kong, mainland China, Taiwan, they know how to play the mahjong. Do you know how to play
mahjong?
mahjong?
Yeah, I don't know how to play.
Oh, you don't know how to play. Okay, you probably is very least of my friends don't know how to play. I don't know how to play. Like my family gathering, my wife family gathering, my friends gathering, they always play mahjong. I say I don't know how to play. They ask me, oh, you work in casino? How come you don't know how to play? I say, whatever the game casino have, I know how to play.
Yeah.
Or I know how to deal. I know all the rules very good. But mahjong is not a game in casino for me to handle. So I don't know anything about mahjong.
Yeah, fair enough. Everyone just focuses on what they're sort of assigned.
Yeah, I know a poker very good, like Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
When they have like home party, want to deal Texas Hold'em, they call me.
Yeah, can
I know all the rules and I know how to deal and how to deal with like professionally, and they like my dealing.
Yeah. And what does it take to be a good dealer?
I think you just need to learn, and you don't need to have any character, because it's all followed by the rules.
Yeah.
The casino have all the regulation. Like if you're in blackjack, you cannot get the extra card as you like.
Yeah.
You just deal. You start and stop. What's the regulation? What's the rules? Tell you what to do.
Yeah, that's cool. Would you say it's quite an easy job, or?
I don't think it's much difficulty as from my end. I'm very good for calculation. I'm very focused for what I'm doing, and I quite enjoy it actually.
Oh, pretty fun.
And the best part I enjoy, I think, is Texas Hold'em. I deal back to dates. I deal with a lot of like international poker tournaments, like Australian and New Zealand final table. I deal with a lot, so I can see how people play with like what's the emotion, what's the strategy, how they bet, and what's they act like. And I think I got good experience. I learned quite a lot in poker, but I'm not a good player.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
I just give you an example, like martial art. An old master, they have good experience.
Yeah.
They know what is it. They have good skill. But if they're going into the actual, let's say, actual boxing fights, they probably they're not good as a fitness. The mentality is not ready. Of course, the physical not ready.
Yeah.
It's something similar, because I know what to do. But if you ask me what to do,
Can't execute it.
Yes, I can play a short period of time. If long period of time, like a player, I'm not good at it.
Yeah, oh, that's pretty funny. But that works for your friends, right? Just steal the cards.
I think mainly just steal.
Yeah, that sounds good. And how long did you work in that job for?
I work in for my time. I work in casino. I think ongoing. I think nearly 10 years.
Wow.
Most of my time in my life, I work 2 jobs in most of the time, until I start my own business. I focus on my own business, but of course I have the other like style business, some for like fun, some entertainment. But for most of my career plan, I always do 2 jobs. One is like major job, one is like part-time job.
Oh, so when you were doing a table game dealer, was that your major job at the time?
Okay, I think I have a small period of time for major career. Before that, I do pastry. I work in pastry kitchen.
Yum.
And that, yes, yummy. I feel hungry now.
Yeah.
I deal in the table games, and in the meantime, I work in the pastry kitchen as well. In the meantime, free time. And I think after 1 year, I do my master degree. So I full-time study in my master degree. I put 4 subjects in 2 days. I remember Tuesday, Wednesday. And back to the day, I put another 5 days in working. So from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I working in the table games. And I really appreciate like the job give me the like flexible arrangement. 5 days working, 2 days I can go to uni to full-time study. So when I do it in table games, it's my only career on that time. Because in the other 2 days or before I finish work, after I finish work, I'm studying, doing assignment.
Yeah, how did you balance the time?
I think you just see what you're trying to do, because like if I work, it's 8 hours. You have 16 hours left. You sleep another 8 hours.
Yes.
Cooking, washing, maybe another. You have 6 hours left. You can do whatever you like to do. And after that, after uni, I in the car industry. I sell car, and I think I remember that's probably busiest time when I sell car. I still do pretty good in my career in the car sales. I work in casino like 3 nights a week. I think I remember on that time every week I work from between 90 hours to 100 and
Wow.
100 plus hours. It's really tough time.
Yeah.
Not much sleep.
Yeah.
But still perform for both. Like I don't have too much mistake when I'm dealing.
Yeah.
Lucky, fortunately enough, and I still do like quite good number of sales when I in my daytime job.
Yeah, and why is it that you decided to take on 2 jobs? Was it more for the money? Was it because you were bored?
Definitely not about boy. Probably more about like financial design, and I wish I have like a mentor tell me what I should do or better in my career plan, but that's back to like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't have a mentor tell me what to do.
Yeah.
But I think what I do, I work for 2 jobs. At least I make some money.
Nice money.
I can buy my first house earlier.
Yeah.
I save a lot of money, and the other thing, I have less time to spend money.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing.
That's so true. Wow. Must have pretty good savings at that point. Yeah. And then so why did you decide to enter like the motor industry?
That is actually a funny story. When I was back in uni, for study full time in uni, I purchased a vehicle, and then I check everything, PPS out, make sure it's clear title. But end of the day, it was a spam. The people, like the person that purchased the car, is a professional. He's a professional, not professional car salesperson.
Yeah.
He's a professional
Scammer.
Yes, he is. He came from overseas, get a few car, and then sell it, make the money, and go back. And I think I lose like 12,000 for that car.
Oh, yeah.
And it's car, and I think I do all the homework.
Yeah.
And he's just too good at it.
Yeah.
I just always tell myself, in nowadays, I've been in the industry over 10 years now. If I meet him again, I probably facing the same problem.
Yeah.
He's too good at it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I lose money in the industry, in the car, not in the car industry, lose money on the car.
Yeah.
I want to make money back from car. So that's the
Using the
reason I
same
choose.
way.
Yes, that's the reason I choose car.
Really? I thought some people will have a different approach where they like feel a bit traumatized. They're like, oh no, it reminds me of that time. But you just like face that fear like head on. Let's go.
I think there's
All good.
that is something I learned from the car, from the experience. It's good experience. Not good for financially, but back to there, I think like 12 or 13,000.
Yeah, that's cool. And you're still currently in the car industry to this day?
Yes, I'm still in the car industry.
Yeah, nice. And what kind of stuff do you do in the car industry?
I help my major business. My major business model is I help people with finance. Can be help individual, someone work in a full-time job, part-time job, or some sole trader, like small business, or who operate a small company owner, or a large organization or freight department. I help every single angle.
Yeah.
I do this. Car probably is the major part of the business, and some commercial I do it as well. Equipment I do it. This is my major part, and the other part I help people purchase vehicle. And nowadays, most of the vehicle need to wait at least 12 months. Some popular model maybe need to wait up to 24 months. And fortunately, I've been in the industry a long time and a lot of connection. I got one client really lucky, getting a really popular model, supposed to be 24-month wait. They just wait for a week. This is really lucky.
Wow, that's so good.
And I remember they're not they are quite flexible with the color, the spec.
Yeah.
They can spend more, like one car model, they can spend from the entry level to top of the range. They say they don't care.
Really?
They don't mind. They don't mind about the color. And they take delivery next week. So really lucky.
Yeah. Oh, that's such good timing. Yeah. And what does like a day in your life look like? What time do you wake up, and how do you go about finding clients and arranging all these deals?
Okay, so I'm in industry since 2009, in the car industry, in the finance industry since 2012. Started my own in 2016. So in the industry for a fair bit of time. I got a lot of return client, referral, or referral partner. So I'm quite fortunate. Everyone support me.
Yeah.
So all my daily job is like I wake up around 8 or 9 o'clock. Most of the day is like 8:30, and then I go into office to work and see client, fixing all different problems, try to solve all the problems, try to get all the deal approved. I can as I can.
Yeah.
And it's just like about daily job. And if sometimes have some new connection or have something exciting happen, I will go anywhere to try to get everything sorted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. And how much do you sort of enjoy your job? Is it like something?
I've been to my job, like all the job I do, not about like enjoy or not or passion. More for, of course I enjoy my job, but of course I'm not as passionate as when first day I start.
Yeah.
But more for me is about all the job I do. It's more about responsibility.
Yeah.
Some people always ask me, Kenny, you're so busy, you should have some own time. My business partner in Sydney always tell me, Kenny, you need to relax, you need to have family time.
Yeah.
But something funny, he called me on Sunday,
Yeah.
like around midday, Sunday. Oh, Kenny, you need to relax. Yeah, but you're calling me now.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more about like responsibility. The client or whoever customer come to see me or a person call me, I try to help as much as I can.
Yeah.
I cannot say, oh, this much, I'm busy enough, I make enough money, oh, you may call me next month. I cannot do it. I cannot say it this way.
Yeah.
It's my responsibility to help my clients to try to fulfill their requirement. And one thing was really funny. If I go overseas, I never post in Facebook. And I have experience when I purchased my first property. I call my mortgage broker. I say, I think the bank need to settle my loan today. How it's going? What his response was shocking me, and bring my, but influence my career life later on in the good side position level. So when I call him, he say, oh, one of my staff was break up with his partner. He is drunk, and I try to wake him up, try to solve his problem. I say, oh, how about my property? What can I do?
Yeah.
So for me, I need to be responsibility for my client.
Yeah.
It's like they want to get the new car on a certain date.
Yeah.
I try to fulfill what they want.
Yeah.
If I go to holiday, doesn't matter for them.
Yeah.
If my parents are sick, doesn't matter for them. If I'm sick, they still want to get a car.
Yeah.
I can't make the side track to influence or affect my client delivery time. This is my promise to my client. So if I go to holiday, even my children born, my child birth, like 3 child, I think they birth in early morning around 9, 10 o'clock, 2 hours later, I'm back to office.
Wow.
And if they call me during my kid is like birth, I can't answer the phone, of course. But afterward, I try to reply the call ASAP. This is my promise to my client.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Very hardworking. And yeah, that's very cool. Also want to take down a different track. So I want to talk more about martial arts and getting into those sports. So when did you first start? Because it's kind of interesting. So you were like, you weren't like very physically strong when you were younger. And then so how did you sort of get into martial arts?
So martial arts when I was young, like in primary school, after I was very sick, my parents want me to build more physically strong. And they picked, I think, like martial arts class in the community club when I was like 9 or 10. And then I just do it because like it's just a hobby class, like a drawing, singing or dancing. I didn't do any singing or dancing. just a hobby class, and I do it. And for me, if I attend the class, I try to do as best as I can as a commitment. Because same as I study, I always want to be academic, but unfortunately, I'm just not academic person. So for martial art, I really like it. And for my life, I think I have 2 major hobbies except baking. Will be like 2M, martial art and magic. So martial art, I do all different martial art. When I was young, when I go for I explore a lot different martial art. Some most of the time it's like different technique. Different technique and different mentality. because like traditional martial art, they talk more about like traditionally how to like traditionally what I say Chun, in Chinese Chun, 传统.
Yeah.
It's more about this is more about traditional, and it's good for me to learn the background culture, and it's more respectful.
Yeah.
Oh, in
Yeah,
the
there's like so much respect for your like
Yes.
master Sifu, right?
Sifu.
And you do.
and in the like modern martial, like I like a lot of like combat sport because you can against to each other.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is probably more about like technique, and more about technique, physically, and of course mentality as well. You need to be like mentally strong. You
And
always
like
tell
calm.
yourself.
Remember to breathe while you're like hitting as well.
Yes, for me, I do meditation.
very
Before I go to the competition, on period of time, probably 2 or 3 months, always do meditation, because you need to sit down to think where you want to be or what you want to do,
Yeah.
and you need to tell yourself you're the best. You always need to tell yourself you're
Hype yourself up.
Yes, because like anything you do, education or career or sport, you are challenging your own self. You want to see a better person for tomorrow. You want tomorrow to be better than today. You want next year is better than this year. There's like career plan, study, or sport or anything is like this.
Yeah.
You want to have a better self.
Yeah, it's like just like 1%, like even just 1% better every day
Yes.
will compound over
But
time.
you need to be like you always need to be prepared, or you always need to be. I want to be improved.
Yeah.
And if you just let's say if I work for a job in a daytime job, and every day I finish work, I sit down in front of TV, watch 3 hours, and go to bed. It's no improvement.
Yeah.
If you want to improve, you can't do it this way. You need to change a way, think a path. How can you improve yourself?
Yeah, that's cool. And tell me a bit more about the meditation. Is it just you find a random YouTube video meditation, or?
Lucky enough, like very fortunate, I do have someone like in like internal martial art.
Yeah.
They teach me how to do meditation, but I'm not
Yeah, you're not a master,
I'm
yeah.
not master on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So, which one? You said you did a lot of martial arts. So, which one was your main one?
Recently, so I talk about like my competition.
Yeah.
Not like young when I was teenagers or before teenagers, or not in high school. Talk about like recently, this couple of years. I think I'm back to the competition since 2015 or 16, when I was like over 30.
Yeah,
I missed my best time. 2016. I think I do a lot of like traditional like Wing Chun.
Yeah.
They're against to each other. I do some Tai Chi as
Wow.
well. Toiso.
Toisho.
I went to a lot of kickboxing.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of
Different,
different
yeah.
things. And when I was young, when I lived in Gold Coast, I do mixed martial art for 6-7 years. When like stand up to fight, and you can throw in the groundwork, do everything.
Yeah.
When I do the comp, is always different.
Yeah.
And most important is not how much you know or how good you good at something. You need to follow the rules, follow the regulation.
Yeah.
When I do let's say kickboxing in Taiwan, Sanda, I can in the ground it's finished, stop, you stand up again.
Yeah.
You start again.
Yeah.
You can't do any groundwork. When I do traditional martial art like Wing Chun against each other, I need to follow the rules. You like it or not, you still need to follow the rules. If you don't like it, you cannot draw. But
Yeah.
if you're in a competition, you need to respect the regulation and what you do.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I always want to see something like because like let's say for sport, different sport, different sport, they have a regulation, they have a good promotion for the sport. For Wing Chun, I joined a lot of competition. I want to see like how Wing Chun grows. So I joined all different competition or combat sport for Wing Chun, but I don't see perfect system to show like the Wing Chun skill, Wing Chun technique in the competition. But if they have some coming up, I'm happy to see what is saying, because for me, I can do I do a few different angle in sport.
Yeah.
I can go to do like athletics, 运动员.
Yeah.
I can be a coach, and I can be a judge. I do
Yeah.
all angle.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and for martial artists, I do like the fighting part.
Yeah.
I do a coach part. I do
Yeah.
a traditional like form.
Yeah.
I don't really like it when they
Yeah.
have not enough people. I say, oh, okay, I attend the
Yeah,
form.
yeah,
I do the forms. I do like the traditional competition. I do the free fight, kickboxing. So I do a bit of everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Cool. And then also tell me a bit more about Wing Chun. What age did you start, and like what was the experience?
I start when I was like really young, like 1999, like over 20 odd years ago. When I was a kid, I learned as a hobby.
Yeah.
When I grow up, we like it. I do a bit more. I start 1999. Doesn't mean I start from 1999 until now. It's not like 23 years.
Yeah.
It's like 23 years ago, I learned this skill.
Yeah.
I really like it. And now I just do it, revision, and try to learn more about it. And recently, I do corporate boxing for 2 times since last December is the first time, and the second time in April. And I really enjoyed something new. I never do boxing before. I do kickboxing, do a bit of Muay Thai, mixed martial art, but never do boxing. People think it's same, but it's not. It's same in some level because all the sport is about the regulation. You need to know familiar with the regulation first.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like your reaction, your speed, the power. If you put everything together, if you're good, you're good.
Yeah.
And it's people think I do a lot of different things. Are you good at boxing? The answer is no.
Yeah.
Some skill I can pick up, but it's a different sport. Let's say badminton and tennis is quite similar.
Yeah.
Ball, you hit the ball.
Yeah.
With tennis.
Like a racket sort of thing?
But it's totally different. Different rules and different things. Similar things at boxing. And I do corporate boxing, it's a charity boxing. They call white collar boxing. And I really enjoy, and this is very meaningful. I can raise money.
Yeah.
While I'm fighting.
Yeah.
And first time I picked Operation Smile, which they help. I actually have over 12 or 16 choice of charity organizations I pick. The reason I picked Operation Smile, they helping kids who have the clip, like the hair lips.
Yeah.
Hair lips. And for me, I'm human. I want to help human.
Yeah.
I don't want to help animals. They're important, but probably not my first preference.
Yeah.
I want to help more about human being we are. And the kids who have the hair lips, in the time when they grow up, they have a lot of bully, people laugh at them, they may lose confidence. So I think it may cause a lot of problem, maybe not now, maybe 20 years, 30 years later.
It's like very preventative. Yeah.
Yes, you can prevent everything happen, and they have a good, when they grow up, they grow up in a good will, normal as the other. They grow their confidence.
Yeah.
They will not get bullied.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when they get bullied, people do it in purpose.
Yeah.
People just because they
Kids
look
are just
different.
kids.
Yeah, they just look at it all different. They laugh at him. They're not in don't want to make you upset.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like malicious intent.
Yes, it is. But their mentality will get changed. They may look things negatively.
Yeah.
But I think to help them can prevent a lot of problem. I think this is very meaningful. So the first time I help Operation Smile.
Yeah.
And second times I help BC Lions, Lions Club of Brisbane Chinese. I used to be a president of the club.
Yeah.
I help them. I think, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with helping. And if I have my third time with my parents, mom and dad, my wife and kids approve, if all they approve, I do a third time. Hopefully I can do it. I will help Asian Trainer, Long Bay of Brisbane. The trust is called Long Bay Charitable Trust. I will raise money for them. I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago. I said, if I'm next boxing, I will definitely raise money to your trust.
Yeah, and why is that out of everyone?
Because I live in Brisbane. I'm
Yeah.
a Brisbane citizen. I
Yeah.
want to help the whole community, help Brisbane to grow better.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's cool. Hopefully, Kenny has a third time.
Third time, yes, my mentality and physically always ready.
Yeah.
Not as ready as for I probably 2-3 months will be very fit, but I'm always ready. But did my parents approve?
Yeah.
Then I go ahead.
Yeah, that's cool. And tell me more about what's the sort of training for the boxing competition? What was that like?
Okay, for the organization I joined is called Corporate Boxing. They help their charity boxing very meaningful. They have I think until now they have 65 or 66 or nearly 70 actually 68 competition already in all around Australia. And lucky enough, one of my other business digital business card is one of the sponsor of some technology part. So I get involved to do like in the a bit of like a backhand of the operation. So they're actually very meaningful. So they train you full-timely 10 weeks.
Wow.
Full-time 10 weeks.
That's a lot of commitment.
Yeah, so they have like professional coach, and I really appreciate my professional coach. You guys do very well to me. Thanks for that. And the training is like 6 days a week. Monday to Friday is like 1 hour at the night. I think around from 7 to 8 something. And Saturday will be morning training. So 6 days a week they do have program. But see whatever you can, how many class you can go.
Yeah.
But for me, I try to go in most of the class unless I got some other commitment.
Yeah.
My commitment is not like I need to go to dinner
Yeah.
or go for drinks, because when I do the corporate boxing 3 months, no drinking,
Yeah.
eat very healthy. And I think every month I give myself one dinner commitment.
Yeah.
That's all I have. And my training, I normally go to PT section in the morning,
Yeah.
and after class I back to work, and early afternoon I normally go to, from Monday to Friday I normally go to a physio or massage or acupuncture to heal myself.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. And after that I back to work, and before the class start I may have another PT section.
Yeah.
And after that, I train a little bit and then go to the group class. So every day, my training program, excluding the physio, maybe around 2.5 hours to 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Sunday, maybe just train 1 hour in the morning by myself. I train at home. And then, that's just my training program during the competition or preparation for the competition.
Yeah. Wow.
I see a better myself.
Yeah. And
But better Kenny.
And did you ever want to quit in the process? Because it's pretty tiring to do the training on top of your normal work.
Do I need to quit, or after the competition I didn't train that hard?
Yeah.
Because I don't have to do it. Let's say if you just give you an example. Now you study. Now you're not studying. You finish study.
But I was.
you will study. You study. If before exam you do the preparation.
Yeah.
You study like 3 hours a day to prepare the exam.
Yeah.
But after exam, after graduate, you will not read the book for 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
So same as I just do it for hobby now and try to get fit, but not as fit as like the level to go to the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Competition is like I really need to be physically and mentally fit.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Also, want to go a bit back to Wing Chun, because I'm learning Wing Chun, so I can really pick up some tips from Kenny.
Yeah, sure.
So what was your training regime in like the very beginning? Were you going to Wing Chun a lot?
I train when I was training Wing Chun in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
It's a more traditional school. More traditional school. You go to school. I think the classes they open from 3:30 until 9 o'clock.
Wow, so late.
It's very freedom.
Yeah.
So you go there, some people sit down, watch TV, read magazine, make phone calls, socializing, drinking water. You can do whatever you like. It's not don't have a structure, don't have a system. But I think most of the school right now, if you go, will be 1 hour or 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's all like systemized or all structured. You do the warm up first, and then you do this and this. But back today is very freedom.
Yeah.
I remember every day I finished my high school, I go there.
So you went every day for 5 days?
7 days. I really like it. That's my passion. I like it. Like if you like something, this is your passion.
Yeah.
You will do it. You will do it
As
automatically.
much as possible.
Yes. Same as like you think, oh, 7 days, oh, so hardworking. If you go to school for 7 days, oh my God, 7 days.
Yeah.
But if you do something you really like, you will be so enjoy.
Yeah.
Same as like if you need to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to work, it's 5 o'clock, now it's winter, so cold.
Yeah.
But I say, Kevin, tomorrow we're going to Japan.
Yeah, let's go.
Japan. We need to arrive at the airport at 6. So 4 o'clock you wake up, 4 o'clock, yes, I have to go to pack up everything, drive to airport. You'll be more exciting because you enjoy something, you really like it, you will do more. Yeah. It's not like, Kevin, next Monday start work at 5 o'clock. So, oh my God.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's such a different mentality depending on how you feel about the thing. So did you actually stay for that full 6 hours, like that 3:30 to 9?
I not do for 6 hours, of course. I normally do like around 2-3 hours
Yeah,
training.
that's pretty solid.
Maybe around 1.5 hour training, the other half an hour just chatting. Because back to the old days, the school don't have. It's like traditional. You can do whatever you like. It's very freedom, and I can live whatever you feel like.
Yeah, so you guys didn't have like a certain class, like class is 7 to 5 or
I think
whatever.
I think the master or like the senior will teach you whatever your level ready, or they have a monthly program for you.
Yeah.
If you want to learn quicker, or if you want to do better, they will educate you.
Yeah.
But some people some people, as I remember, from the beginning of classes until I go home, do the same things.
Yeah.
Not watch the mobile, because back today mobile is like a Nokia phone.
Yeah.
You can't do much on the mobile, but like read magazine, walking around, chatting, not practice at all. Some people like this.
Really, it's crazy.
But it's very freedom. It's like but I like this system.
Yeah.
Because for me, most of the time I work in my career, when I work in a large organization, let's say a casino, is all like structure or system. But for my career plan, like in the sales or in finance, I learn things mainly by myself. I go to the system to pick the module, study all the module. I don't have any people push me in my back to do it.
Yeah.
I do most of it by myself.
Yeah, just like thrown in the deep end, just learn.
Yes, always like if you do it, and but always I have a choice. If I go into a job, people for me, it depends. If I don't like it, I can go.
Yeah.
But for me, I like to see this is what I have. I try to build what I have. I try to build. I try to make it better and better, rather than brand. This got the problem here and here. I try to solve all the problem.
Yeah.
That is probably my mentality. And about martial art and like the life and the career, I always think it is like if you do martial art or if I do boxing in my life, I got one experience or one story, real story. It can help you to improve your whole career life. I'm very sensitive of pain.
Yeah.
I'm scared of pain all the time.
Yeah.
One time I went to see a dentist, and I really appreciate my dentist very well. When I do the boxing, he sponsored me my mouth guard. Thank you very much here. And one time after the comp, they need to do a small operation on my teeth and gums. I just I'm so scared. Yeah. Is it painful? How bad does it feel? I keep asking, asking 2 questions. And my dentist asked me, Kenny, you went to the stage last week, and 3 rounds, every round 2 minutes, went to the stage 6 minutes. You not even say pain. How come do a small operation, you're scared of pain? And he's professional, I should trust him, yes. Yeah. I just tell myself if I have any problem in my life, any hardship, I went to the stage for 6 minutes. I can do it.
Yeah.
I passed.
Yeah.
I didn't get knocked out, didn't knock another person out. I can do it. So I can tell myself, whatever problem I have, whatever hardship I'm facing, I can do it. If my mentality tell myself I can do it, I have those confidence, I probably have a higher chance or much better performance to complete this. End of the day, fail or not, no one's know. But at least in the progress, in the progress of the work, I'm in the goodwill. I'm not in a negative mode, like, oh, this is so hard, this is the problem, this is not what I want to do. I don't think this way. I think in a positive way to help me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So my mentality actually goes much stronger. Of course, I train a couple hours a day physically and technically will be improved. But when I look back, more important is like the mentality, how I go stronger. When I look at anything difficulty in my life in the future, I know how to handle it or willing to handle it. Rather than, oh, this is a problem. Yes, other person can't do it. I don't want to do it. I walk away. I don't want to walk away. I try to face the problem, solve the problem, and have a better outcome.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Very inspiring. Yeah, also another question about Wing Chun. So what kind of lessons did you sort of learn from doing Wing Chun for so long? And what did you sort of enjoy about it compared to, like, there's so many other martial arts that you could have stuck with?
Wing Chun is like the traditional martial I learned for a long time. And always in my mentality. Even I do a lot of like things in my career, my business, or always use the system, the thinking system. It's most direct, quick, and try to, what I mentioned before, is solve the problem. It's not create the whole problem, it's not face, it's not mention about what the problem is. You try to directly solve the problem. And that is probably what I learned most to do business or for my career plan. Rather than I tell you what's the technique, this technique is good. Probably my whole personality, my whole mentality, I have this skill. I know what to do in my mind to complete everything happening in my life.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And so, like, you've done like a lot of different martial arts and different sports. So like if someone was like looking for like a sport or like a martial arts, which one would you sort of recommend? Is there any like certain people suit Wing Chun? Certain people suit boxing.
I think it's like all depends. Same as like university. Some people, of course, if you need to, if you want to want to do medical school, law, you may need to have a back to day like OP. You need to have a higher OP. Like physically, can you handle it? Like if 40, 50 years old want to do like really high intensity, I may ask him or maybe think about it. Or are you fit enough? Because I actually know a lot of like senior people, they are very fit. They even fitter than me. So you need to look at like your OP score. Is it eligible for you to do it this way? And like picking like a hobby is even different choice. But for me, if I'm 37 now, if I'm much younger, I will definitely do boxing. Not because I recently do boxing, or just because I recently understand or learn more about boxing. They have like the boxer making very, very good money. Like I know some like a UFC, so like the people from UFC, they are still active. I think one fight for them maybe around from 20 to 80,000. Not a lot, but they can still make their life. But I see some like really famous boxer. One of my coach making over $1 million back to 15, 16 years ago. One match, 1.2, 1.3 million in US dollar back to 15 years ago. That's good money. Of course, he's in the top tier. But when I look at something, I always look at top tier.
That's natural.
Like same as like tennis player and badminton player. If they're all professional, they probably the income may be big variation. So if I'm younger, if I choose a professional sport, like combat sport, I definitely choose boxing because they can make so much money. And of course, I'm a business person. I look at like the financial side, of course. Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now we're going to take a turn into another part of your life, magic. So when did you get into magic?
Magic is great. So magic, when I was young, my brother actually showed me a lot of like magic tricks. Or if I go to a Maya Center, they have like a toys section, or have magic. I like to when I was young, I think, oh, the magician is so good. I can tell you how good they are. I think they are like a doctor. If you're sick, if you see a magician, they touch your hand and say, oh, you're healing, you're fine. I think how good they are because I believe of them.
Yeah.
And when I do magic I do a lot of like close-up magic. And now this recent year, I do a lot of like stage magic. I can bring joy to a lot of people, all the people who watch. And excuse me, a lot of people ask me, "Oh, is it real? Is it fake?"
Yeah.
And magic is never real.
Yeah.
Like no one can ever fly in the ground. That's physics. If you study a physics lesson, you probably know no one can fly off the ground.
Yeah.
But I look at it as how they present, how the presentation, how they make it looks real, even it's not real.
Yeah.
And it's not about like, oh, this is fake. I know this is fake. I don't want to watch. Like, if we want to, like, if we go to watch a movie, Harry Potter is not real.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't want to say fake, but it's like a story.
Yeah.
If you go to watch the movie, you enjoy the movie, you think. You see how the director how good for the imagination, how good the actor in the movie, what is the story good at it.
It's the art.
Yes, it's like magic is like how you present it. That is more important than like the actual effect.
Yeah.
Actual effect can happen 2 seconds, but how you present it, bring people into the mood, and then show the effect. And people, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of like magic for my friend who in the wedding.
Yeah,
when in the wedding, and I do a few magic show, and I really like it. And when I do it, I always like to do a story. So from A to B, why is from A to B? Like how they meet each other, and why this magic in the wedding. And because like two people come together, they marry, and they will like marry like together at the end of their life. That's what I wish.
Yeah.
So it makes some magic effect. That's all. You guys are together. You guys are perfect match.
Yeah.
To make the topic to match.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty creative. Do you have any favorite card? So what magic tricks do you perform at a wedding?
In wedding, I do a story. I think one time I do the story for like whole story. I walk out with a plant, with a gun, wear glasses. The movie called Leo, Leo, and he's a killer. He walk with a plant, wear glasses, with a gun. This is just like how I come out at the beginning. And then after that, I sit down, just like I'm a killer. I have a lonely life. In the afternoon, I light my cigarette, and then when I light my cigarette, have some flower come up, keep appear, some cut appear, and then after that I speak to the both of the people, everyone, and then speak to those two important persons, ask them to come, hold their hand, you think what he's thinking, you just write down, and when I open it, when I present, they're exactly the same. I can say, oh, this is perfect match. And at the end, the plants have just the plant with green leaf and all the flower coming out. I said, oh, lovely.
So beautiful.
中文是开花结果.
Yeah. It's like the open flower have a happy ending.
Yes, and I always like to have a story rather than I stand in the stage. I throw like 20 gimmicks out. This is the effect. For me, I don't give a story. I cannot present a story. I want to do like match the topic for my friend in the wedding.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, and also, how did you start getting into magic? Like, did you have like a teacher and then you took lessons, or how did you learn?
I learned most of the stuff from YouTube. This is probably the most powerful master.
Yeah. And what age did you start getting into magic?
I think when I was younger, my brother actually is the one who inspired me to do magic, or show me, oh, that's amazing, that's great.
Tricky sometimes.
Yes, but magic gives me another mentality. So from A to B. So A is how they present, B is that's the effect. That effect is not normal. If it's a normal, let's say, okay, Kevin, I pass you a pen, you pick a pen, it's not normal. Say, oh, Kevin, I have no pen, bring a pen, and pen appear. That is magic. I always think, I look at the presentation, how they can like draw my attention, how the effect come up, And for my life, I I know how to draw people attention and how to make people impressed. That is probably the best thing I learned from magic, rather than just that's the effect, this and this. Because anything, if you know how they do it, or if you know the secret of the magic, if okay, that's just a secret. But sometimes it's not just about the secret; it's about the presentation, how they bring you into the mood, how they present to you. From nothing, you just think this way, or suddenly change the other angle. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And also, since we're nearly at the end of the podcast, also want to touch on your other businesses. So tell me more. What are you working on right now?
Okay, I do have other few other plans for my business. I do like commercial insurance as well, and I do digital business card. And digital business card is like a card you can tap with your NFC device with QR code scan, or you can type others people mobile number to send it virtually, and then people can get your contact, and you can just press save to save all the contact. And when I tap my card to your phone, always come up all LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, everything come up. Or TikTok, YouTube. And if you are professional, let's say if you are a solicitor for family law, you need to be you can't be have a funny character most of the time. So you act professional, and this card provide you have a few portfolio. Like daytime job you're a solicitor, nighttime job you're a TikToker, or YouTuber. You can just switch different portfolio. Within a couple seconds, so you can show your different character with just one card.
That's pretty flexible.
And this can I like to help each other. I'm a sales background, especially for salesperson. I can help a lot of salesperson to communicate or connect with each other very easy. And if they're a salesperson, or if they just know other people, the other person can remember them easy. Or this is probably the business I like to build, because not about money. It's more about to helping each other, everyone to connect. And of course, it's environmental friendly, and the card is very sustainable. One card, you don't need to print, because for myself, I normally print around 4,000 to 5,000 cards a year to give out. But I think over 80% the card I hand out, people try to read. This is very normal. But for me, nowadays I still use maybe around 10% of the business card I have. But this is majorly for lucky draw business card. I can't put my only one card. I need to put my business card, traditional business card, to lucky card draw. And some like really important person, or some like people they want to have my card, I give to them. Otherwise, I use my digital card. I think it's more convenient, and for them, it's much easier to get all my connection. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and my contact, email, website, my company address, everything.
Very convenient. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so like, now that we've sort of like wrapped it up and talked about like everything that you've done, and then like all your boxing, so what is, and your magic, so how do you sort of fit everything in? Like, is it like, do you often get to like practice magic on a weekly basis? Boxing?
So I do it, we mentioned this before, I do it when I have to. So for magic, one of my friends was wedding this Monday. I really wish to do a magic performance for them, but I don't have time. Like the kids have some like health issue last week. I cannot do it. I want to do it, but if I have a show, let's say someone invite me to perform for, let's say 2 weeks later, I just thinking in what environment and what topic, which organization I can try to make it match for the topic to do a magic performance. So I do it if I have to, I do it. And if you have a passion, if you want to do it, if you want to do it better, you want to have inspire people, you want to make people feel impressed, you will spend time to make it looks better.
And like, so if your friend's like wedding is in like a month, how long does it take for you to come up with the ideas?
Firstly, I need to look at what I have
Yeah.
Because sometimes,
You can reuse them.
or most of the stuff, yes, but sometimes they have like 40, I can't reuse it.
Yeah.
Some is all 1 hour, and I need to look at like the place, like the environment. You see, like 10 people, 200 people. I need to be prepared, right, to have a whole idea, like from the beginning to the end. What is the things come up, and then I plan. Or I could put this effect to this in the beginning and at the end, because for most important for performance, or most of the stuff, if you go to school, if you go to your work for a career, listen for someone's speech, especially performance, most important is first 15 seconds and last 15 seconds. This is most important.
That's interesting.
And if you look at the book, most important people just look at the content and look at the conclusion.
Yeah.
Some people do it this way. So at the beginning and at the end need to be impress people quite a bit.
Yeah.
And in the middle, just like normal, people may watch the phone. But at the end, you need to notice people. Oh, okay, at the end, and then something really amazing come up, or something people not expected to come up. People, oh, this is a great show.
Yeah, they just remember the endings. Yeah. If you
So
like,
first 15 seconds and last 15 seconds. Or maybe first 10 and last 10.
Yeah, that's cool. Next, final 3 questions. So, Kenny, the deep question. What do you think the meaning of life is, in your opinion?
Meaning of, okay, I don't know. I think to live, I think back to when I was young, my parents just want me to live. And I think everyone want good life. Everyone want a better life. But most of the time is what they want to choose. Let's say if I want to lose weight, if I'm like 200 pounds, I want to lose weight. I mentality want to lose weight, but my physically just eat all the junk food, never exercise. I cannot do it. That is not match.
Yeah.
So you get what you prepare or what you prepare for your life.
Yeah.
But for life, my mom and dad told me always try to do. I have to be a good citizen. So no one can like if I'm like important person, if I'm like a passionate of this and this, I can do something for the community. But for my own personality, I always want to be a good citizen.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool.
That
Can
may
see
be
that in the
too
work you
broad.
do. Yeah, but nah, it's pretty good. Cool. And Kenny, so if you won the lottery tomorrow, what would you do about your life differently?
Okay, if I win a lotto or Powerball, let's say if I have 10 million, I will at least, you can record this one, that's just 100%. If I don't do this, show me this video. If I win whatever amount, over 50%, I will give to someone else. Or more likely will be a charity. I will keep less than 50% for myself. And for myself, I plan for my, like for my kids, for my parents. But over 50%, I will give away first. Because I want to help more people in my life. And I don't know how to speak in English.
Say it in Chinese.
Chinese is 施比受更有福气. So
to give is more like
yes.
To give is better than to receive.
Yes, and if your mentality prepared to give more, I got one story I can tell you.
Yeah.
I do a lot of, I used to get involved with Brisbane Lions Club, and of course we do donation to different organizations. Whoever we met, we think is meaningful, they need help, we will try to help them. And then one day, young little girl asked me, "Oh, Kenny, I need some help." I say, "Okay, what do you need help for? What can I help you? I need some money. Can you donate me some money?" I say, "Oh, what? Why? Tell me why." So I'm poor. I say, "Okay," and then I need some money. I say, "For what?" "I want to buy a house." I say, "You have your full-time job. You got a property, so I don't think why you need money like desperately."
Yeah.
And I told him, if you're always trying to wait, or if you're always waiting for people to give you some stuff, you're never hardworking.
Yeah.
If your mentality ready, okay, this is my responsibility. I had just example. If my responsibility, I want to help 100 kids.
Yeah.
Each kid, let's say, is how much is it? Let's say just a small amount, 1,000, 100 kid, how much is it?
100,000?
100,000, yes. If I need 100,000 to help the kids, this is my mentality. 100,000 is my goal to raise or make the profit to help them. My mentality already tell myself I want to make 100,000. Then I will try to make 100,000 as best as I can.
Yeah.
Because my mentally prepare. But if I always just prepare out or just waiting for someone give me 1,000, I want to be one of the kids from Kenny, give me 1,000, just waiting for 1,000. My mentality is not ready, so I'm just waiting. But if you be prepared to make 100,000 for those 100 kids, and I will try my best to do it. If I'm not be 100%, I'm 80%. I still make 80,000 to raise to fix up to the kid. If I do better, maybe 200,000, I can help 200 kids. So if I win lotto tomorrow, I definitely give out at least 50%. Give out, I keep less than 50%.
Yeah, that's so good. Hope you win the lottery soon.
Okay, yes.
Sounds good. And the final question is, what is like the perfect day in the life for you, Kenny? What do you do?
Perfect day of life. I think, or before I arrived here today, I have a really scary, when I think back, it's only like 2 hours ago, or 3 hours ago, I went to lunch with my friends. I parked in Logan Road, just outside Coast Supermarket. It's street parking. It's legal parking. I opened the door, a car drives like 60 kilometers, very close. How close is it? It's not like close, not close really. If it's close or really, that means nothing. But when I open the door, the other car is actually hitting my door, hitting the door of the car. It's like scratch. And I'm really blessing, really fortunate I can come see you. When I just think back, when I sit down drinking water, so was really, really this much, or not this much, actually touching my car. It's not like just drive past. The car drive past touch my car when my door open. If I walk half second quicker, if I step my foot out, my foot will be step. Correct. You will see like Bordernay sauce for my body. And I was so for perfect life, I think it's nice and smooth. Or if you see any problem, you can solve all the problem, or you can try to solve all the problem. That's just the perfect life. To live is the best. And like a lot of people tell me, oh, how good they are before in the past. But most important is not future. Future we don't know. It's present. Present is a present for us. So very, very blessing today. This moment I'm like having a chat with you. This is the best thing in my life.
That's amazing. That's so sweet. And I'm glad that you're okay. I didn't know that.
Yes,
so.
I try to tell my parents. I try to tell my wife. My wife is, oh, you're fine. But I just think that was really, really, yes, very close, because they actually hit my door, hit my car, just drive past. I hear the signs like this, like this. The car drives like 70 kilometers per hour. So I think, oh, every day when I can wake up, I don't have any sickness, don't have any illness. It's a good life.
That's good. That's a good place to end it. Let's say bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.